One, two, 1, 2. Let's see, everyone. You're doing alright? Let's then see. Need to do a quick update real quick? Or maybe. And it's probably ready to restart one real quick. Give me just one moment. There we are. Sorry for that one. It was a bit delayed and unresponsive. I think it is equally delayed and unresponsive now. Huh. How strange. I don't really want to mess with this one right now, so I guess I'm just going to be like this for a moment. One. I probably also do my regular old check. Arrival, right? Party on. So, how to introduce this game? It's Wanderstop. It was unveiled, I think, 2 years ago now on a TGA. And if memory serves, it's made by the same developers as the Stanley Parable, or at least one of them, what the head guy says. So let's start out with a exploration.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control, or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. Again. I'm a failure. A failure. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Well, that is quite certainly a strong start to the game. Heh, feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just have to... Ugh. Wow, I'm tired. Let's rest a moment. I'll just rest for a moment. No, I can't stop now. What are you doing, Alta? See, this is why you lost those fights. You keep hesitating. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? Why does my sword sound feel so heavy? What happened? Gah! I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Hi, Blaine. Welcome to the transmission. Hope you've had a good first day and wow. Look at that viewing streak that you managed to gather up. I don't wonder how much command points you'll get the higher view streak that you go. At some point your bonus points might even be enough to do one of the more pricier options. Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have another choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then, as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could. Hang on. Let's try to get another rest in. Just for a second, just a moment, and then back to it. I'm gathering my energy. I'll summon everything I have and push until I find Master Winters. Just gathering my energy, then right back to it. Hi, big fella. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you're awake. I have to go. My goodness, you're not feeling well. I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Bora would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Bora. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And you're having a name as well? Alta. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see, right there in front of us. As long as I'm making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed, it seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Bora was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick up the sword? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed out. How interesting. No, it was similar to the weight of a sword should be. May I be asking what brought you here to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see, for fun. Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So, for fun! Wonderful! Now then, it's time for tea, Bora promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you're not wanting to drink tea. But perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea. The making of tea, it is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Ha! Only for fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe or eat, only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest that you at least do the breathing. Very important stuff. Remember, people. Always take a breather, especially when things are getting a bit hard. Take a deep breath. And breathe out. I don't really exactly know how good that is, but hey, long exercise is good for your cardio, and I've gone to understand that it helps you calm down as well. And perhaps making tea is not as vital as breathing. I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journey and are badly in need of rest. You can run back into the woods. Yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journey in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I'll be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me. I will be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please, take your time and be well. And it looks like now we're in control. Now this is quite the idyllic spot. What are you lot? Chickens? Puffins? Cute little creature. Ah, hello, miss. You decided to join me. I'll do this with you only till I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we're going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Hold order to highlight the current location of other characters and key items in the clearing. Snail Express. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running the tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see the basket that is right here? Go ahead, pick it up. With that basket in hand you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. You scoop them up right in the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. If you have used up all the tea bushes that are in the front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edges of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good. Why don't you get some tea leaves drying then? Please come... tea leaves drying. Then, please come speak with me. Excellent job. Please, come see me to discuss next steps. You set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they are fully dry, they will clump together into a tea ball. Easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. I'm just gonna have to trust him on this. I've never made tea myself before. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw it, the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. For right now though, all we are needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Please, will you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use? Then, with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside in the garden. Stash 9 stash, this will move into your pocket. Square can be used when an item is in your hand or when the item is on the ground in front of you. Open a pocket, press and hold the face buttons. To retrieve an item, scroll to the inventory list by using right stick. The center is what will be selected. Once confirmed, release and take out the item. Welcome to the garden. Here is where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we're already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow the simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is a miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns, so that you can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Bora simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds? Let me know when it's done. Yeah, no, that's a plant egg, alright. I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic! The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to the water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it into your new egg. Once you've done this, please do come speak with me again. Well, you're a strange thing now, aren't you? Aha! You successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you made is what we call a small hybrid. Try using your water can on it again, it will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you pick a fresh new seed from a small hybrid, please let me know. Back and forth, back and forth. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent! Let us move on to the next step. Oh my god, how many steps are there? Haha, do not be alarmed, miss. We're down to the last of several dozen steps in the process. Are you serious? No, this was a joke. Bora was joking. We really aren't too terribly far off. Please, I would beg your patience. I know this is being a lot, but I'm certain you'll handle it admirably. Can you guess what we'll be making after small hybrids? Guess. Large hybrids? That is correct. Yes, the small hybrids produce seeds. Large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how we used the line pattern to make a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we instead use this triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants you planted to make the small hybrid. This is entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. Once you made a large hybrid, water it to receive fruit, just like you did to get the seeds. Go ahead, try it. Please tell me when you picked a fresh fruit from the plant. I'd say we'll put it here then. Plant. Plant. 2. And the last one. Now you're a large one, yeah. Not really much for being a hybrid though. Ship. It's a bit funny you see him walk back every so often. I did it. I made fruit. Wonderful, miss. You have excellent gardening. Truly you have. The fruit you made is called Chip. We'll be using it in our team momentarily. I will tell you though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Wow, so much to learn. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure, why not? Haha, it is a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening. It is time to make tea. Come, let's get inside. I will explain the tea machine to you. Magtails, Frillup, Sunset Trebles, Promba. Well, this isn't too complex then if I'm gonna have blue seeds and pink seeds. Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is it so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Haha, goodness no. Tea making will crush the mind, it will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break. Just let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boro could tell a joke. Sure, tell me this joke. Okay, here's the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant. When suddenly, the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they were eating dinner in space and the sign says, "No astronauts"? Oh yes, that is much funnier. Are you improvising the joke? Yes. Why? Well, Bori is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way, the humor is feeling light and fresh. Wouldn't you agree? Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space, and the sign says, "No astronauts allowed." This means there is no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They're both astronauts! Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they're going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then the sign removes its mask too. It isn't a sign after all. Is it a dessert menu? They both order dessert. One asks for custard and the other asks for a banana split. Then, after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? This will be an ongoing joke, I can tell already. Hopefully it's not too long. Alright, let's see. Miss, this is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry, with Captain Boro in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of Laos. Ah yes, joke boat. The most beloved of Jackbox games. Okay, so after dinner, they go to the movie theater and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and... let's see... Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, "How about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel." And another one says, "No thanks. I hear it really loses steam at the end." Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. What? Wait, what was the point of the astronauts? What was their whole section of the joke where they ate dinner and took off their masks? Ah, this was character building, creating context. You see, the first half of the joke helps you care about them. You're invested in the story. No, I'm not. I don't care about the astronauts at all. I don't know, chat. I somewhat care about the astronauts. Do you care about the astronauts? Ah, I see. Well, this is all useful feedback. Bora will be refining and workshopping his material going forward. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I'm quite excited. Because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine. Large. Yes, the tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. But, for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. Oh, I see. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can you show me the steps? I'm sure if you want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I am completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the machine. Once you're up here, pull down on the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give it a shot. I'll move to the next step when you're done. Well, up the ladder we go then. Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be completed. Now that's a warm umbilical. Haha! Now that is some steaming hot water. You're doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Boren's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Keep giving me the instructions. Of course, I'm more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve and it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser. Rotating the ladder, you know. Rotations. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach out to the infuser from the bridge or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then you toss any item into the infuser, any item at all. This is, of course, where you'll be placing a tea ball and a chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. So, toss that in. Oh, we need ourselves a tea ball, so in a spell. Is it done? It's done. Ah. Horse, dog, cow? Muted. What am I supposed to do with that then? Well done. The water will only be shiny color once you've added your tea ball. Okay, one more valve to kick. Then we'll move on to our final step. The finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pyramid. The next step will be to get off the ladder and find an empty cup and place it into the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour the tea into the cup. And that's it. You'll be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations. You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. Cup. There we have a cup. I really don't know. This doesn't look super appetizing to me, but I'm also just used to only like black tea, not green tea. Ah, this is tea that you have made? Yeah, here it is. Ah, splendid. Delicious. It is everything that Bora was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That's the spirit. Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? It's fine. Ha! I will take it! I must say, to hear another positivity from you is a beautiful thing, like a ray of sunshine. There are things I like. Oh, do tell. What is bringing you joy? Winning a tournament. Aha, so I suspected. I would not have guessed that you knit on the weekends. I've knitted, but I don't like it. For me personally, there are a few satisfactions in the world, quite like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer. Yum! What a feeling! If ever you put your mission on hold, I'm always looking for help at the shop. Wait. Put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it's possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would just give up on this? It could happen. People are changing the course all the time. Perhaps you're not able to be finding her, or you're simply tired. It is normal to... Wait, no, stop right there. You know me for 10 minutes and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I have devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give up. I'm sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be, ever again. But you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it be good to see the big strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I? What am I doing here? Why am I having this conversation? Why? Why can't I lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. No. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. None of this just raised me back up into excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... I can't believe how tired I've been. Keep moving. I can't move. I can't. don't have the energy.
Think, Alta. Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid! I was undefeated for over 3 years! Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes! This is the motivation I need. Motivation, I need the fear and the anger. I needed to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I find him just so I can show him how strong. Ah, there you are, coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Boros triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss? I'm not seeing anything wrong with you. I don't know, I'm just certain something is wrong. Well, I know exactly what the problem is. You do? Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not scientist doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you're understanding. Miss Alta, being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You're welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again and again, if that's what you want. And then, one of these times you will be collapsing for good. But here, in the tea shop, you can spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No, but it may let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I'm suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop, just for now. The work is simple, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet, no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then when you feel fully at 100% strength, again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Or I could leave now. Indeed you could, and it's not being my place to stop you. As always, I merely offer this to you. It is your choice what you would like to do. Please, do come see me if you'd like to consider helping me run the tea shop. Take your time, there's no rush. Let's see, where do we have it? The exit into the forest. I'm not gonna run out there again, but I do at the very least want to know what my options where it is. Somewhere around here then I reckon. What's this? Pink seeds. Well, here we have them. Is this dog music? Let's have some cow music then for the time being. Aha! So you're feeling off for helping me run the tea shop then. Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you're well enough. Besides, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. So if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. It sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So what's first? What's first is that we must better be acquainting you with the shop. Please, come with me. Where to now then? Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. But I did not tell you much about the other tools. They're also quite useful, yes. Their broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. If you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you're welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Bora finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. This is all quite a lot of information, yes. Here, I will add some Uno's to your field guide. That way it is all conveniently written down. Hobby will be taking good care of our shop tools. Bora is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher. Ah. Well, aren't you magical? When a cup is dirty, you can be placing it here, on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped over here, in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. It is the traditional rail, train and waterfall dishwashing system in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Oh, I love myself a answer and answer within parentheses lies. Probably my favorite option that's given to me in many RPGs. So yes, parentheses lie. Very good. I am glad to hear. Well, we are on the maintenance room. Let us get you some attire. If you want to run a shop, you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? Oh god, will people just walk up to me and ask for tea? With the right apron, they will. Here, let us find if this apron looks the part on you. Wow, with this apron, you look like someone with full of excitement to run a tea shop. Try to look angrier. Other than looking extremely angry, you look extremely excited to be here. Okay, there's only one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. Do we have to flip a sign? Or what's up, Oro? Still, what's up with the pluffins? Here's the sword. It is a lovely sword. A very beautiful specimen. The sword is still heavy to lift, yes? Yep, still heavy. Wonderful! Please, come with me. Hmm? Ah, we're gonna make a little ritual out of this. Indeed we will. It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It is quite lovely here, don't you think? Boro, you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. Free myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon, I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it, and leave everything else behind. So, I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to the craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive, demanded a million alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith, I'm not a tea maker, I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. The sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again, I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. Alright, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? So, how exactly am I supposed to run this tea shop? Well, suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred. But other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. Simply take care of the shop in whatever way is feeling right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon, in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, and if you're needing a refresher on how to make plants, try going to a library upstairs. There's a book on there in gardening, written by Boro's very good friend Sylvia. You may find it useful. I'm quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. Are we doing it? Yes, we're doing it right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. Oh. Let's see, what have I stashed? A fair chunk of things. Nope, currently nothing more, so you can just continue on back. Let's see, tea leaves, tea leaves, tea leaves. Where do we have some tea leaves? Oh. He did say they should just be some around in the garden, so here we have some. And there are some more, and mushrooms. You know, like, what are these? Shrink shroom, gift shroom, shoe shroom, dupe shroom, shoe shroom again. Huh. I wonder what we can do with the mushrooms. And there seems to be even more of them around here. Pockets are full. Really? My pockets can be full? Well, get back down there then, I guess. There's the way out into the forest. So many mushrooms. Well, it seems likely that we won't be running out of them, that's for sure. You can swap an item in your hand for an item in your inventory by selecting the inventory first item directly. No need to stash the held item first. In the option menu, you can switch the inventory button press to either be toggled on or off or press and hold. Well, thank you. Well, I guess I'm just gonna do my work then. Huh? Once a fighter, always a fighter, I reckon. Teacup. Seems extremely dirty. So let's give it a quick rinse. Hello there. Yes, hi. Do you want tea? This is a tea shop. Do you want some? Oh, no, thank you. I'm fine. No tea. Thank you for asking, though. Sure, in that case, I'll just do something else then. Sure. Sure. Okay. 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 Hello, miss. I saw you speaking with our new customer. How did it go? Terribly. I asked him if he wanted tea, right? And they just said no. I see. And what is the terrible part? That's the terrible part. This is a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they? Who made this rule that one must be ordering tea? You did, I'm guessing. War did nothing of the sort. In fact, we're having almost no rules here. That's stupid. There have to be rules. It's like rule number 1. Miss Alta, you might wish to try a lighter touch with our customer. Some of them will ask for tea, some will not. It is being entirely their decision. We're not in control of them, no. But the rules. Has Miss Alta never broken a rule before in her life? No, this person is in our tea shop. They are going to drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here, to make tea for people. The least they could do is respectfully take the tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you've made up your... Can it, tea man? We're doing it my way now. Well, that's hostile, yeah. Give this man some tea. You want tea? Hey there, we just talked a second ago. Alright, yes, hello. Yeah, about that. You said you don't want tea, but that was obviously a slip of the tongue. Well, I don't mean to correct you, but that was what I meant to say about the tea. I mean, not wanting it. So yeah, that's what I said, I think. No fee. Tea. Thank you. Do you know what I'm going through right now? Let me explain to you what one day has been like. Yeah. I collapse every time I go out in the forest to find help. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And now I'm after trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long. And my one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands. That's it. I'm sorry you have to do that. So I'm going to make you tea and you will drink it because you're in a tea shop. Yes? Are we good? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry. What? You can't leave now. How will I give you tea? I'm sorry. Man, he's having a brisk pace out of here. I am Boro. Boro, they left. The person in the cave just walked out on me for no reason. I see. And did you happen to insist that drinking tea is an absolute requirement here? I see the connection you're trying to make, and I refuse to acknowledge it. Miss Alta, Boro is very glad to see you're tackling your new role so enthusiastically. But please remember that making tea is only being a part of what the Wanderstop offers. Customers may simply want to rest here for a moment, just a break from travel. Or sometimes they are not even know what they want, and that is okay as well. Maybe you just haven't tried hard enough to assist them. Oh, Miss Alta said if assisting is to demand tea consumption at all costs. It was more of a confident assertion than a demand. And why the confident assertion? Why do you need our customers to accept the tea? Because I need something to do out here, or I'll go insane. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress on something, I'm going to freak out. Well, how would you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? I'm sure we'll have a new customer soon. It might be good to do some preparation. For instance, if there are any new plans you wish to make, perhaps now's a good time. Or if you see any leaves gathered into piles, you can sweep them up too. And time between customers is our downtime, Miss Alta. It is a moment just for us. Please, I would encourage you to enjoy it if you can. Oh, you can also do Boro's favorite pastime in the whole world, drinking tea. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in your field guide to find a fruit flavor that would suit you. With your finished cup of tea, perhaps you'll find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting in a lovely place with a delightful beverage is easy to let the mind wander, yes? It's a time only for you, Miss Alta. Some lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes, a wonderful sort of stuff, tea is. Well then, do you feel as though you have enough to do now, in our downtime? Sure, maybe. Wonderful, that is good to be hearing. I am very grateful for your patience, and good luck with your continuing tea shop adventures. Right. Let's make ourselves a blue promba then. I can't really claim that I don't understand Alta. Because sometimes I feel as well that if I am not doing something that I'm just wasting time. Because something must be done, yeah? You can't just be relaxing, yeah? Relaxing is a time waster. Why relax when you can just be working on something? Let's see, does this make anything? Indeed it does. Oh, it makes mixed. Neat. Ah. Yeah, no, especially with how idyllic this game feels, it is a sense of, I guess not really something being wrong, more so just something is amiss, maybe. Especially with about the narrative that we're going through right now with Alta. Since we could just go through the motions of a regular old shop. I wonder if this makes anything. Yeah, indeed. Cozy game. Hi, ASCII. Welcome to the transmission. Well, you're certainly something. Let's see, what are you lot? Assy fruit. Retail beet. Have you had a good first day so far? I guess I'll make something with the retail beet then. Hi? What are you doing? There's a package. I'll ask Boro about this. Boro, I found a package lying around. What should I do with it? Oh, you must have found a lost parcel. Yes, that is happening from time to time. It seems that when a person loses an item here in the forest finds a way to return it to them. And apparently, that way is by dropping it off here in the clearing for us to put in the mail. You can take the package over to the mailbox and drop it inside. That will ensure that it is returned to its rightful owner. Does that make sense? You're telling me the forest placed this package here? Oh, the forest is moving things around all the time. This is quite common. Who can say why or how it happens? These woods simply have a mind of all their own. For example, Bora has been looking for his favorite pair of boots for weeks now. Did I simply misplace them? No, surely not. It was definitely the forest moving them around. At any rate, if you do see any packages lying around, you are welcome to mail them back to their owner. Well, I guess we'll send them back then. There you go. And now, time to make ourselves some tea. A dash of water. Heat it up. Kick. Have a tea ball. Well, that looks appetizing, and Assy fruit. That is a pink lemonade looking flavor. But I won't say that it doesn't look appetizing, at least. It does look somewhat appetizing. Say, Boras noticed something very interesting happening to our tea machine. Have you seen the flowers that are sprouting on the tea machine tree? Miss, it is no accident. This is because of the spare tea that goes unused whenever you make a new batch. You see, whenever tea gets poured down in the drain, it is in fact being poured directly into the tree itself. Yes, your old and unused tea is actually hydrating the tree. How convenient. The more drinks you pour, the more flowers will be appearing on the tree. So please, do not fret. If some of the tea you make goes unused, all of it will find its purpose in the end. Sure, I guess. Hi, good sir, do you want something? What's with your leg? Wow, you Mark Sally! This looks exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods. No way, no freaking way. Is this really what it is? A magical tea shop? Yes. Amazing, stupendous, I love it. This is exactly the kind of wild adventure that a knight would get into. A real knight. Gerald the knight at your liege. A fair day upon you, and also upon me, who's an actual knight. Yeah, somehow I'm not buying that you're a real knight. You're not, but I have all this knight stuff. What made you think I'm not a real knight? Just your everything. Thank you for the compliment. I didn't really think that I had voice acting stuff in me, but I guess playing a good chunk of games in which I have to do the voices myself have taught me on a couple of tricks on doing it. I guess I can do my best to improve on everything. Hey, come to think of it, Timothy's also constantly asking me to improve on everything. Timothy? My son! Ah, he's just the best darn son in the world. Here, I got a photo of him. Look at this. He is not feeling it. He is not feeling it at all. I took him to the International Wall of Cheese Museum. He adored it. Did you know cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? For Timothy's birthday, I made him a series of sweaters with my face on them. It's so that if he ever forgets me, he can just look down at his torso and there I am. Why would he forget you? Oh, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how kids are. I don't. Ah, of course. Well, as a father, let me tell you, it's very normal for a son to wear a sweater of his father's face. Let's see another Timothy photo. This is us at 3 AM. I understand why Timothy may not like Gerald. This is at 4 AM. This is us at 4:15. This is us at 4:22 AM. He's a menace to society. I get it, Gerald. You and I waking Timothy up in the middle of the night. What? No, I don't. Oh my gosh, yeah, I guess you're right. I'm seeing the pattern now. Do you have any more? Here are registering to vote in our local fishing ordinance council elections. Well, Timothy can't vote, but loves the electoral process. Pochito, he just wants a pajamada. What's a pajamada? I'm not familiar with that. What is it that he loves? Tennis. I forget. It's one of the two. One last one. We went horseback riding. I was a part of Timothy. He only vomited 3 times. Why did he vomit at all? Doesn't horseback riding make everyone vomit? I vomited like 10 times myself. Gerald, that sounds awful. A pajamada is a sleepover. Yeah, sleepover is what you're thinking of. Well, that's just fascinating. I never knew that sleepover was translated to pajamada in Spanish. Hey, no worries. We didn't all forget the name. Also, do tell me, Chad, if this is a bit too much. But I've actually ridden a horse once before. It technically was a horse on Iceland because they have a particular way that they are born and raised, that they have a particular type of trot that only they can do. It's not a pleasant experience. It hurts like shit. Not in specifically, it hurts like shit in a very specific part of your body. Let's be kind and just call it the nethers. Riding on horseback hurts your nethers a lot. It's more like pijamada. I see. Well, thank you for the Spanish lesson. Come on, we were riding horses. Who can be upset when you're riding a horse? That's enough Timothy, I think. Well, yes, of course. We should save some of them for later. I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. What? Of course he likes me. I mean, yeah, maybe the world's single biggest dork boot. And so lame, just so unbelievably lame. And, oh god, Dad, stop taking photos, Dad, please. People are staring at us, Dad. I want to die right now. Well, other than that, he adores me, I think. Sure, whatever. We'd like a cup of tea. That's what we do here, I guess. Is drinking tea something a real knight would do? I guess I'm not the only one who's felt that pain then. I'm glad to hear that. Yes, that's a common trait among knights. Then I will absolutely drink tea as part of my grand adventure. Is there any particular flavor you prefer? Well, to be honest, I'm pretty tired of all this walking. Do you have anything that will wake me up? Give me a big old shot of energy? I'll go take a look and see if that's a thing. Requests. Anything a characters ask you for will be recorded here. Open the field menu whenever you want to. Your field guide also contains information about different fruits and the various effects that each fruit has when consumed. Well, let's take a look at the fruits then. Fruits. A palate cleanser fruit filled with mint. Consuming it reminds you of those who have wronged you. Tastes like the origins of a planet itself. Tastes like the day you first met your best friend. Tart, sticky, and high in caffeine. Savory, nutty, fully bodied, and can sometimes cause a burning sensation in the feet. Consuming it ages you by 1 minute. I see. Let's see, your request was... Yeah, no, then I've accidentally just prepared you the best one for you. No, that's not enough tea. More tea. It's overflowing. But at least it's filled to the cup. Here you go, Gerald. Here you are. Oh, wait a minute. I feel so alert. I'm out of my mind with energy. Heck yeah, this is peak Gerald right here. This is my best self. Can you believe that people are always telling me to chill out and for crying out loud, please stop? Well, those people can take a hike because I'm the one with the energy tea now. This is literally the best cup of tea that anyone has ever made. Thank you. By the way, can I ask about whatever's happening to your leg? Yeah? Oh, the purple smoke. It's bizarre, isn't it? I was wandering in these woods and all that happened is I tripped and scraped my leg. Well, technically I scraped it on a glowing purple sword. And the sword was held by an old witch muttering to herself. Who, funny story, lunged at me from the shadows and screamed, "You shall bear the mark! You shall become the shade!" Its prisoner, its companion, its smouldering ash left from the fires of decay. Breathe its fumes and become the pain of becoming. I am paraphrasing, but that's basically it. Yeah, he should most certainly tell his son that he's become cursed. Gerald, I think a witch has cursed you. Oh sure, obviously that occurred to me, but don't worry, I'm fine. Your leg is literally smoking, yeah? Yeah, but to heal myself, I did like 100 sit-ups after all this happened. So you know, I'm pretty sure I'm in peak physical condition right now. But that's not how you heal a curse. Hey, who's the knight here? I don't think you... Look, I understand this kind of thing is probably really new for you. If it's really concerning to you, I'll do another 50 sit-ups after I finish this tea, okay? See, I'll be fine. If you say so. Well, at least you guys have confidence in that he'll be fine. I'm glad you agree. After all, I'm a real knight. And if there's one thing knights are known for, it's physical health and well-being. Okay, time to reflect on the taste of this tea like a knight. Hey! Stop that. Yeah, no, his knight suit is very haphazard. He may have a cuirass and a helm, but the helm is not plumed, it's broomed. And underneath his cuirass he's got a a flowery dress shirt. I don't know, I think Gerald might be fucked real soon. Thank you so much for mailing my last package to me. It seems to have slipped out of my bag. What a blessing you stumbled upon it and thought to send it back. The package contained my daughter's school textbooks. The minute she received them, she studied them front to back and then immediately went on a local science fair. How did she get to the science fair so quickly and immediately win it? Believe me, I'm just as confused as you. What I think is the power of education. Here, I'll send you her trophy as proof. She won't miss it. She already won another 4. Thank you again for your help. It means a lot to us. Yeah, no, that's a trophy, alright. Let's see, where can we place it? Well, there you go. Gerald will be boiled soon. How does that image go now again? They will be he will be he will be grilled soon, umshallah, or something like that. At least we have a couple more cups. Let's see. Let's do some sweeping around here. And I think as well that we should probably prepare for... Yeah, no, there you go, Gerald. Yeah, Alhamdulillah. Or, I don't actually know what, I don't fully remember actually what the image said, but I do remember it. I do remember really liking it at least. What? What's this? A photo? Right, where can I place this then? Can I place it anywhere? Yeah, no, there. So, stay put for now. Oh, you're back again. Yes, hey, local citizen. How you find yourself troubled lately by malevolent spirits? Indeed, more than ever, demons seem to haunt every waking minute. A tragedy. Surely, in your own town, you too have noticed the abundance of unlawful apparitions. Wow, it's true. I have noticed apparitions. And then I say, you're in good... Hang on, what comes next? Oh. Then you're in good fortune, because your neighborhood demon hunter has arrived. Paws were excited, murmuring. Did you know that in communities without a demon hunter present, those communities are more likely to have demons? The math checks out. Wow, that could be my community. Yeah, community. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Surely the price of such assistance is more than I can afford. Well, my friend, that is where you're in luck. For you see, the Order of Demon Hunters believe that these vital community services should be provided at no cost to you. Wow, how could it be? It's almost too good to be true. For although we know this is a controversial topic, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that all communities deserve to live in peace and security. Pause for shocked gasps. That's why for merely the price of a room and board, a highly trained demon hunter before you could soon become a vital fixture in this exceedingly charming neighborhood. Please do not rush in an answer. Discuss it amongst your local elders first, as is needed. I do eagerly await your reply. May your township steer toward its own greatest fortune. Cool. Anything else? No. Right, well, here's what I'm noticing. You are a demon hunter looking for a town to help, right? But I can't give you that because that need because this isn't a town. So, you know, sorry or whatever. Say, let's discuss the ways in which demons may manifest in your neighborhood. Town hall meetings that run far longer than intended. Are now... What was that? A neighbor in disagreement about proper fence heights. Anxiety. And many more. A pot is being thrown at inappropriate hours. Square dancing events taking place without proper permits. Conflict over what constitutes a family-friendly karaoke song. Oh, this is gonna go on forever. Citizens suddenly, inexplicably believing they know martial arts. Alright. A lot of mysterious sounds. Alright, stop. Look, I'm trying to be patient, okay? I am trying. But I need something to do, something to keep me active. I can't just sit and listen to people talk. So, Demon Hunter, this is a tea shop. I can make you tea. That's all I can do for you. Do you want tea or not? I guess, well, if you have ritual tea, I suppose we could do a ritual ceremony. It's a particular kind of ceremony that requires real tea, so if you have ritual tea... Great, I'll get you ritual tea. Perfect, thank you. Back in a second. Yeah, let's prepare this fellow his cup of tea and then we can call tonight. Might be a bit early, but hey, not every transmission has to be a several hour long RPG transmission now, does it? Right, I'm going a bit of a weird routine. Whoop. I'm also gonna need a T-ball. I have a retail already. Oh yeah. Bring me up. And that should be enough water. Come on, heat up, heat up, heat up, heat up, heat up. Good, jolly work. Here's the retail beat. That looks like blood. Well fitting that a demon hunter needs blood tea for his ceremony. A little bit of overflow, not too bad. Let's see, where'd you go? Yeah, no, you're doing your sit-ups, alright. There we have you. Here you go, tea. Verily, you brought me the ceremonial ritual tea. As is customary, we will now perform the time-honored ritual ceremony. Oh, I'm excited. I haven't done a ritual ceremony in ages. There's more? Yeah? Fine. One ceremony and that's it. Very good. Come, let us adjourn to the place of the ceremony. Where is your, place of ceremony? I do not have a place of ceremony because that isn't a real thing, yeah? But don't you have some kind of designated spot? The book says every town should have a ceremonial spot. Yes, of course, that will be in front of the shop. Verily, let me just put this cup down and then I'll meet you there. Alright. Give me... Give. No, come here. Or is it a tea ingredient? Is it a tool? Yeah, it's a tool. There we are. Nice. I reckon then that we've been able to get a good head start and for a little tea shop here. And I'm gonna say, that's alright for now then. Thank you all for tuning in to this transmission of Wanderstop. The writing is very charming, I will say. And I can't wait to continue on exploring what sort of secrets that we have here. I mainly say that because I know what the developer made previously. But let me see now, since I'm a tad bit curious. Let me check. There we go. Yeah, no, it looks like we have two options, fellows. Would you guys rather be sent to a person playing some 2x KO, some fighting games as it were? Or would you guys rather be sent towards onto the next transmission of someone playing Skyrim in VR? If I get no answer, I'm just gonna send you on over to whichever I want. Ah, silence. But silence is what we all crave, is it not? But yeah, then I'm gonna send you guys over onto a person by the name of Unbreakable Doof. He's a fairly good fighting game player, so do cheer him on as he's trying to unlock Caitlyn. But thank you all for tuning in for this transmission. Shorter one this time around, but hope it was still fun. Until next time on Saturday, stay calm, stay safe, take a breather sometimes and sip some tea. See you around.